Double tap is not going to go in. Tundra, they want to get one for the road, but it's not going to matter because they're down by 2 goals. And even with this double tap, which does look nice, it's just not enough.
I am begging. I'm on my hands and knees. I am begging. Just to follow in on the ball, and Seiko will get back to net. This one's dangerous. What a double tap from Arthur to open it up for Oxygen. Bro. Finally, some life breathed in.
There's no way you read this. There is no way this man read it. I want to see. Was he didn't even have any boost. This man was just perfectly flying across the net. I'm not sure if he set it up that way with the last ounce of boost, but he got that dunk without using any of it. He was rotating. Nonetheless, we are going to see more pressure out of BDS. That's immediately denied as soon as I talk about it because you've got Rise coming down the other side. The control, the first touch, it's all there for this player.
He had 4 shots before this. One had to land finally, 20% from the field, but connects, puts it through. 2-0 lead. We got ourselves a series.
When they picked up Rise, and that's what they're getting.
Jorius is going to be dangerous. The musty. Oh my! Jorius from the sidewall. Are you kidding? It's 3-0.
Hello, Dorius. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hitting us with the musty, and thank you for hitting us with the double tap.
Joyo now to the backboard. Are we going to get a goal as Juicy moves on in? Was a little bit late. Came under pressure. Drop down pass from Joyo to the net. Moist Esports bounce back.
Oh, that's a great pass from Astral. Juicy a bit late as third man, couldn't shoot that himself, but look at the pass from Astral, just blindly dropping it to the left. And you don't do that unless you make majors, unless you're narrowly missing every single one. Oh, what a shot. Juicy makes it too. Well, Moist have really put it together in this game. Joyo pounces on a loose ball, and he shows that the pass is always the option from that range. Juicy sends it in. It's this. And they've created one of their own for midfield play. Oh, look at this. The pass from Juicy. No way. Astral trusts it. Juicy makes it happen.
Well, that was that moment where I was on Juicy's POV, and you just it's like, does Seiko know?
Into game number 2, get that goal, a little bit of cushion to feel comfortable because we know that they can keep the pressure. We know they can box German Amigos in their own half.
Oh, and this is an interesting play here. Ato traded blows here with the defender. I'm not sure exactly who it was in the corner. That was, I believe it was Ivan who got taken out as well. And I'm not sure if he would have found the rotation, but regardless, 2 quick goals for Team Liquid.
Team Liquid getting all of the offense so far. 6 shots to German Amigos.
But look at this. Look at this.
As I say that, they get a shot on goal that turns into a goal.
Stubby, it's an illusion. German Amigos, they might look like they're defeated. It might look like Team Liquid are surely going to score. But through all this defense, through all of the boost starvation, the pressure. Looking for Oski, I like it, but still the pass not too accurate. Maybe this one, a Chronic. We've been waiting for some kind of highlight performance, some pop-off play by himself, and he finally comes up with one.
Oh, I would say highlight, hello, and I would say pop-off, hello. He gets that nasty angle out of the corner to tie this game up, and right on cue, Turtle. They needed a quick one. They found it off of the shoulders of a Chronic.
Make something from it. Vatira's touch is awkward. That's gonna let an Atomic, and it's gonna be an own goal!
After all of this, finally what brings it into the game is a calamitous mistake from the defense.
What is this game? Exotiik in the midfield. He must have expected a touch from ITACHI. On his cam, he's rotating back. He touches on the backboard. Exotiik just hits the brakes, and it bounces right off his forehead.
And so far, this is looking a little bit more like game number 1, with KC having all the pressure.
We'll see. Maybe G1 can change the trend of K-Corp making every grand finals, or ITACHI will keep popping off the same way he has the whole series.
The man can't be stopped. Here he goes again. Vatira tees him up. ITACHI follows it up, marked by 8.
Wow.
Left just stranded in the center of the pitch. ITACHI's one of those players who makes it look so simple. Atomic helps out, and you can see the defending from G1 is, to me, looking just a little bit desperate. They're booming the ball as far as they can, but
oh my goodness.
What is ITACHI is always cooking something.
No.
ITACHI has been grinding the map packs.
I saw this play develop all the way from the blue corner. He controlled it effortlessly, got around the first defender, then air dribbled it through, gets the flip reset, took it from his own end. It's not just a transition, it's a full court carry, and he gets the second goal. Atomic was the player who was supposed to move forward, but he actually parked his car directly on the midfield boost, and more space for Vatira. And there's the double tap that we all expected him to hit before.
Mainly help Jorius out a little bit more.
When you see those plays, you only get into those positions because something happened else. Okay! You know what, Jorius, there will be no complaints coming your way this time, pal. Methane went off!
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He got it. No, Arju shuts it down. It's already on, though, that he can hit those sort of angles. Now Jorius, rise to Jorius! Jorius to the back of the net!
I think that just sums up Rise in the past couple of games here. Receives the pass from Jorius. He could have shot that himself, but no, he passes back. Jorius from point-blank range to send it through the goalkeepers. I think Moist have also been very careful. That's a great effort from Astral. He doubles it off the inside of the post. Well, he almost scored with the first shot, and he had to follow through just in case.
That is... Wow. That's impressive. That's so impressive.
He's read that the whole way.
That post is very much, I would say, the most difficult angle on the entire game to read. Everywhere else you can get a somewhat good guess. That post usually just goes wherever it feels like. Get a pass and plays like that. Reminder as well, whoever does win this has got to play against Oxygen tomorrow in the semi-finals. Oh my goodness! Radosin! That was incredible!
Well, he found himself with a bit of space. And it's an incredible angle double.
As required. One final opportunity here. Are they going to get it? Oh, got it! Radosin might have just stole it at the last possible moment.
Unbelievable pass from Alpha. Again, generating so much power with almost no momentum, almost no boost in the tank. He just launches the ball.
Back up again. Off the demo, opportunity, stealing, reset! And you just knew, once the reset happened, it was a matter of time.
Oh, he might be sick IRL, but he's sick in game today, of all days.
Redeem himself a flip reset opportunity, saved away by Talk, but it's back into the midfield. And look at how quick K-Corp are to continue to put shot after shot on the net of German Amigos.
Almost a clone of game number one's goal. An infield pass from Exotic to Vatira. Gonna get a touch on that ball as K-Corp again find themselves in the lead. Vatira, big demo, and Exotic capitalizes. Great teamwork on this play.
Yeah, there's just so many different layers with this approach. You've got Vatira, who takes the corner boost, then uses all of it, snipes the defender out mid-air, and then, of course, you get the follow-up double tap from Exotic. That is incredible stuff from this blue squad.
To you, do you still feel confident in that pick, considering the form that Oxygen found themselves on?
Yes.
Do I need
answer.
an answer? Alpha, come on, man, we're 6 seconds in.
That is absolutely disgusting from Alpha. The players, their rubbers are barely warmed up on their cars so far. One of the favorites of the whole event coming into it. Vitality are doing excellently. Alpha from the ceiling. He's already scored goals like this tournament, and he's got another one. You just know at the moment when Alpha goes up, he's going to cause some magic.
He's a magician in the sky. Continues with that reset. And Archie has to wait, has to bide his time, yet Alpha slams it above his head. Alpha is magnificence incarnate. Shut him down. And Rise hasn't had many looks on that ball, and I don't think that's because of him. Jorius, again, the Oxygen goal explosion. I love seeing those. The brand new ones in the esports shop. Send onto that ramp and then taps it down oh so gently away from the lurking in and out defender.
He's been having a pretty quiet series, Jorius. Sometimes he does, but when the ball is floated up to him and he has boost, you just know he's going to fashion a way to bullet it into the top corner.
From Jorius, but instead does so in favor of Oxygen.
Radosin! How have you forced that ball to the left? Where's that angle even come from?
Don't you dare, Radosin! The leopard-printed monster is on the hunt. The reset from the ceiling below the crossbar, every angle, every millimeter was taken to perfection with that play, and Vitality lead.
Chase the ball in these situations. K-Corp have played the clock brilliantly. They've limited Vitality's chances, and they've beaten them 4 games in a row to win Regional 1. 4 straight regional grand finals for K-Corp, and out of them, 2 victories. They are the #1 team in Europe when it comes to online.
Well, Vitality may have beat them earlier on in the tournament, but once you hit these brackets...